Time for our tail of the tape. Arturo Thunder Gatti. He stands at 5'8". Arturo. Jordan the Thrill Gill, fighting out of Cambridgeshire, England. This man won the Commonwealth Featherweight title in 2018 and has his eyes set on another prize.
This is going to be one hell of a fight.
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing.
We welcome you to this. And there's the bell to start the round. Lucky that hook didn't score. Good body shot. Haven't seen a lot of those. So much firepower here. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Counter punch is my favorite kind of fighter. A good counter puncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Got caught clean by a left hook. Back and forth they go, neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than that.
Got him there. Typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off the rope, because they don't want to do that. They don't want to stand still. They want to move left to right. Pin him down. Throw a blanket on him.
You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Beautiful counter punch. Pretty dominant round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Just missed with that jab. Just misses with that jab. The hand speed in these lighter divisions is always so impressive, but if you can sneak in a power shot every once in a while and sit down on a punch, that's where you separate yourself. Don't want to trade shots. Tough to be a judge in this fight, as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Counter punching. He missed with that jab. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Those counter punches have to hurt. These two were made for each other. Nice job getting that punch through. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Counter punching. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter punch right up the middle. As we enter the final frames of this bout, Johnny, what have we seen so far?
This is what you're going to get. You're going to get speed, good footwork. You're going to get punches thrown from head to body. You're going to get a lot of toe-to-toe. When you got fighters at these weight divisions, they'll stand there. They don't need a ring. They need a phone box.
You can't throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You're going to get knocked out. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? That jab doesn't score.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other because no one dares do anything out of turn.
Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Look back in the history books. Some of the best fighters in the world were the middleweights. Yes, the glamour division is the heavyweights, we know. But I'm telling you now, you look right there. These guys are on it. Fast, sharp, powerful. But it hurts, and you can imagine that being you. The size of
a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. After what we saw in that last round, we're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Swing and a miss with the jab. And he did catch him. He caught him clean. Clean as a whistle. Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Remember, with the lighterweight, you're expecting at least 300 shots around. They can let these shots go. They can move. They're fast. They're sharp. It's a hard night's work for the referee.
This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecard. Can't land that jab. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. They walk away. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Well, we know they've got the... They ring the bell, and here we go. They've got all the momentum on their side after that last round. Let's see what they do here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Here we go with the lightweights. Get ready to see some blazing hand speed and fancy footwork.
We've got a couple of big units here, so I'm expecting power. You're going to have excitement. You're going to have drum, because when these guys slow down, that's when the punches are going to land.
That counter shot lands. Good one. That uppercut misses. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. They've got to use their jab better in this fight.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
So far, it seems like aggression has been the key. This fighter just not slowing down.
Look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out of the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain.
Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers. And at some point, the corner needs to decide we have to protect our fighter. Well, this is the time. And there's the bell to start the round. After that last round, something has got to change.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Step back for just a moment. Throws the jab, but it doesn't score. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
This is why I love the little guys. This is exactly why I love them. Look at them, toe to toe, heart for heart. You know, mano, they're letting the shots go.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Incredible work rate. Nope, that uppercut does not score. There's a scoring blow. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. Oh, and that changes everything. And down they go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
It's not over till it's over. And there's the bell to start the round. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. Well, you know, in this division, we're going to see a lot of combinations, a lot of counter punching.
Middleweights always gives us a class. If you've got 2 class middleweight fighters, you are in for action. I'm quite sure right now, if you know your boxing, there's a certain fighter, Mr. I would just say marvelous, but some fighters were unbelievable middleweight.
with the jab. Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Can't land that jab. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. They are giving us a high-tempo show. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. What would you tell? We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Those counter punches have to hurt. Hey, it's the featherweight division. You're going to see a lot of speed in this fight.
Todd, we know one of these fights can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
It's bombs away. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Because they're so big, because they can punch, because they've got the weight behind them, they may not be connecting, but trust me, when they connect, that's when this fight sets on fire, because somebody's going to get hurt and someone's got to react.
Perfect counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
They ring the bell, and here we go. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
That hook won't score. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. Do you believe this? Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Guys that carry so much power, of course they're going to look for that knockout, because it makes a night a little bit shorter. You don't get paid any extra for overtime.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
They won't give us a second to catch our breath. They exchange punches. Quick punch scores. He scores with the counter. Nice stop, but that won't score. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. I promise you. And there's the bell to start the round. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two. Got him there.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Perfect counter lands. Oh my, that's a game changer. This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
Sometimes when you have a fight, the best way to beat a fight is not give them what they want. Because they want to get you there. They want you to stand there toe-to-toe with them and have a tell. That's what they do in the gym every single day of the week. What you've got to do is you've got to frustrate them as they set their shots. Get out of the way. And
this round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. They've got the momentum. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Just misses with that uppercut. Punch, counter punch. Look at the hand speed and footwork between these two elite level middleweights. There's nothing quite like a big heavyweight fight. Everything can change with one punch.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Nice counter shot. Good counter punching. Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. This fight has a real good flow to it. As we burn through these rounds, this aggressive fighter continues to come forward, seemingly with endless energy, John.
I've seen some aggressive fighters like this, and they are a nightmare. If you are not fit, that is the worst place to be, having second thoughts in the ring.
Very close round with 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like an eternity. They ring the bell and here we go. So the fight will continue. How do they turn things around?
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Swing and a miss with the jab. Touching him up again. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
Oh my goodness, at that little Yorkshire Terriers, they're never going to give up.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. This is some of the best action I've seen in any round, anywhere this year. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. They exchange punches. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. A pretty lopsided decision there.